came from his side. You know, I knocked him out after the fight. Well, before the fight, a lot of stuff happened, of course. He spit me in the face. He lied about stuff I said. So he lied to the media about it. Then after the fight, I did what I did what I said I was going to do. I knocked him out in the 5th round. Now, then, you know, for me, everything's over. We did what we had to do. We fought. We made a big event. Everybody was happy. And I just like, yo, I want to shake his hand. And yeah, he didn't even look at me. Didn't even, like Nick, his trainer, told him like, hey, touch it. And then he just like touched it. But he didn't even look at me. Didn't give no respect or whatever. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's just I don't know, a lack of respect, or I don't know what it is. Actually, you got to ask him. I don't know what it is. But for me, it doesn't really matter, actually. You know, it's a fight is a fight. And sometimes you match with people and, yeah, you're just on the same level and you can talk and whatever, talk shit, hype a fight and make big events together. And this is just different. Now it's just like the real deal.
What's your response to that, Jamal?
Well, like I said before, it was 3 years ago. I'm much older now. I have much more experience in this game, in the fight game. So I'm a different fighter at the moment. I think different. I fight different. Everything is different at this moment, and I only look forward to the future. I don't think at what happened in 2017. That's my answer.
All right, let's take some questions from the media. They've sent these in. I'll start with Joel from Fight TV, who says, Jamal, you've both won one fight apiece against each other. As you head into the trilogy fight, do you feel the necessary adjustments were made through changes in training, or has it been more mental preparation?
I think the most mental, because at that moment in 2017 it was the first time I have a 5 rounds fight, and so I think I changed a little bit the game. I focused more on my physique, and I changed a little bit my training, and I think that will make the difference, the 30 of this month.
All right, Rico Santiago from AT5 wants to know, Glory's entering a new phase with broadcasting exclusively on pay-per-view. You're the face of Glory. A lot of pressure on you now for this. How do you feel about the new chapter?
Yeah, I'm like very, very excited about the new chapter. I think this is the only sustainable way for a huge combat organization to stay alive and to grow. So I'm very excited about this chapter, and of course, due to all the COVID stuff going on and all the new regulations and actually like the new world and the new situation, we're not allowed to have audience. So that sucks for us, the fighters, and everybody that's on the card, because we, if I can speak for myself, and I think for other fighters as well, we get a lot of like extra adrenaline from the audience, but now we miss that, but we can still give that to the people, the top of our performance, when they look live at home, and they all, for the same price, have a front row seat.
All right, Jamal, this is this is from Bart from New Sport. You said many times your childhood dream has been to become world champion. Does this fight feel like it's your ultimate and perhaps only chance left?
I don't think that it's my only chance left, but that's how I think. I think it's a new time for a new world champion, and I'm also ready to be an example for the other fighters, for the youth fighters. So I think it's a new chapter for Glory to have a new world heavyweight champion. Yes.
Lars from The Telegraph. Rico, how was it to have to wait so long for a new fight after Collision 2? How did it make you feel now that you've waited so long for another fight?
Well, actually, Collision 2 also took like a year. So I fought a year before, then I had Collision 2, and now another year. So yeah, for me, I have enough stuff to do. I got a lot of fun business next to kickboxing and next to being an athlete. But being an athlete is like my main thing. That's what I do, that's what I enjoy. And I train every day. Even though I do other stuff, I train every day, and next to that, I do all the other stuff. So have a lot of fun things. And then of course the COVID situation came, so everything made it more difficult, or else probably this fight was going to be way earlier. But now we're just happy in a new reality we can do this. It's an empty arena, but still we're able to set up a pay-per-view and get into a new era.
All right, Mateus from NOS wants to know, Rico, how do you expect this fight to look compared to your last encounter with Jamal?
He's probably going to be a little bit fitter than he was last time. But if he thinks that's going to be the difference, I hope so for him. But I think if you look at the fight, there was so much more going on, and we're just on a different level. We're balling. I'm balling on a whole different level, and it's like the kickboxing intelligence. He's a good fighter. He's big and he's strong, and he has decent techniques. But for the rest, I don't really, see dangers in him. So if he has a little bit more condition and he thinks that's going to help him, good luck.
Yeah, Jamal, it seems like everybody who fights Rico, if they're going to get him in trouble, it's going to be in the first couple rounds. Badr did it. You did it. Do you feel that that's got to be the strategy for you again this time around?
I don't need 5 rounds to win from him. That's one thing for sure. I think he knows that also. But like I said, I train it on different things. I learned from my last fight with him. And like I said, I don't need 5 rounds to win from him. And he knows that.
Yeah, what did you learn? You learned how to fall down in the corner, fell asleep. That's what you learned. You caught me because I made a mistake. That's what happened. And for the rest of the fight, you wasn't even there. Radio silence. So I guess I'm right, but it's all good. It's I respect you as a fighter, but when we're there, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. We're on a different level, and if you think some extra condition training is gonna help you, you're wrong, buddy.
Jamal, if you get him in trouble again like you did in the first round, how will you be able to put him away this time?
Well, like I said before, I don't need 5 rounds to win from him, and he knows that.
Yeah, that's what you said last time.
And
last time you said, I'm not going to need 5 rounds. You just touched me once. You couldn't finish it. Then I finished you in the 5th, like I predicted. So,
what's your prediction this time, Rico?
Well, this time I'm not going to predict. I'm going to keep it a nice surprise. No, it's going to be good. It's a good fight. It's a fight people want to see. So, but I know he gained some confidence from this 8-man tournament. That was like a political correct tournament, because he knows he was definitely lucky.
To be fair, Rico, he beat your training partner. The guy just beat Badr. He beat him with a broken arm.
Come on, Todd. Stop that. My training partner had like 2 hard fights. This guy had two guys that were like beat up and tough up. Yeah, with the groin guard and things. There was so much stuff going on. And then even in the fight with Benny, he punched, he hurt his hand. Normally the referee was supposed to stop the fight, because you're not allowed to give an 8 count. So when he hits Benny, he hurts his hand, he turns away, he turns his back. The referee said, "You want to fight? You want to fight?" No? Okay, boom, the fight is over. So I don't really know what we're talking about. So, but put these guys together in a fit fight, then we got to fight. Then we can talk about if he beat Benny, yes or no. But in a tournament like this, it's not a fair game. And he knows, like he said, he was a little bit lucky. He had the right side, the right opponents for him. So, yeah, so that's a fair point to him. He won the tournament, and he said it himself. Yeah, he was. You need to be a little bit lucky in an 8-man tournament, and he did. But yes, he finished well. So, yeah, take my hat off to that. But for the rest, it is what it is.
How much stock do you put in beating Benny Adegbuyi that night, Jamal?
Well, I think yes, because he was ready to fight, and when he wasn't, then he don't need to step into the ring. He knows what he get when you know what you get when you step into the ring. So it was a fair fight, and I beat him easily. So, but like I said, it was a tournament, and tournament is different from a single fight. He knows, everybody knows. It was my night. I was ready to win the tournament. I was mental the strongest there to win the tournament. I had a vision, I had a dream to take a title shot again, and that's what I did.
Okay, Ron from Fight Sport wants to know, Jamal, after you beat Rico, who would you like to fight?
Well, everybody at one time, we will look who's standing behind me, and he will get the chance.
Rico, what do you think? This is also from Ron. What do you think of the new heavyweights that have joined Glory recently? Do any of them pose a threat to you in the future, do you feel?
Yeah, we have some exciting fighters came to the